Here it is. This is what you've been waiting for.
I'm so amped for this, dude. So many nuggets on Rickey Henderson's career stolen bases record. It's insane. All
How
right, so
many?
for
Is this a
those
10
who,
piece or a 20 piece?
what's that?
You said nuggets. How many nuggets
Oh,
you got?
20 two 20
Okay.
pieces, one for
Oh.
later. Rickey Henderson, 1,406 stolen bases in his career. Now, zoom out a little bit before we deep dive into this. A little background on his career for those who don't know. And I'll be quite honest with you. I don't think I appreciated Rickey Henderson's career as much as I do now, having looked at the numbers and coming to the realization that he is more of a multi-dimensional player than I think he gets credit for. Because I think when you hear Rickey Henderson, you think, I mean, the guy's nickname was Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Like literal STEAL.
Yeah.
And you have to zoom out a little bit and go, this guy could hit. This guy could hold his own at the plate. But for his career, Hall of Famer, obviously, MVP winner, 10-time All-Star, 2-time World Series champion, a Gold Glover, and a 3-time Silver Slugger. His career numbers, he had a career WAR of 111.2. He accumulated 10,961 ABs, had 3,055 hits, 297 homers. He had a career average of 279, drove in 1,115 runs, and as I mentioned, stole 1,406 bases for his career. His MVP career, looking specifically at the 1990 season, he had 65 stolen bases, which led the American League. He hit 325, had an OBP of 439, which led all of baseball, and led all of baseball with an OPS of 1.016, and had an OPS plus of 189.
Yeah, I feel like people just kind of like
they just gloss over
they
it.
They kind of think of like he's like a Billy Hamilton or something. All you were built for was speed, but like, nah, dude.
Exactly.
5-tool.
So diving into this record, he finished this is insane. So I put out a post the other day talking about the just looking at the perspective of this record.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I find it. He spent more time of his career being the all-time leader in steals than not. Which is insane.
Say it out loud one more time.
He spent more time in his career as the all-time leader in steals than not.
So he broke the record and held that record for
he
longer.
Played for more time.
What?
Than, are you kidding me? Like, think about all, like, think of like the home run records or win.
Yeah, you have that
win
for
records. Like
a year.
You're pushing 40 to get to a record for something like that. This guy, Rickey Henderson, finished his 1990 season, which was his MVP season, and was his 11th season at the major league level. He finished that year two steals shy of Lou Brock's record of 938. And it took Lou Brock 19 seasons to do that. Rickey Henderson was too short after his 11th year.
That's different, dude.
I'm sorry, but of the
really
records
different.
that we're doing, and I know I say this every new record that we break down, but I'm starting to think that this, like, nobody is touching this record. Nobody.
No.
And you want to know why? If a player stole 50 bases a season for 28 years, Rickey Henderson would still have more steals. 50 bags a season for 28 years. That means, okay, let's put this in perspective. Say you come up at 20 and you're not exactly like the fastest guy, but you're known for stealing bags.
Mm-hmm.
If you stole 50 bags through your 40 you'd be 48 years old and you'd still be short.
That's insane.
I don't understand.
That's so hard to digest.
I don't understand. Let's see. Some other nuggets here. Rickey Henderson, I don't remember the article that I pulled this from, so forgive me for lacking credit here, but it said Rickey Henderson nearly ran a marathon in his career just stealing bases. His 1,406 steals at 90 feet between bases adds up to 126,540 feet, or 23.97 miles, just over 2 shy of a marathon.
Dang,
marathon
dude.
is 26.2.
Yeah.
He stole 23.97 miles worth of bags.
What?
You want some more nuggets? I got more nuggets. Rickey stole 100 bases 3 times in his career: 100 in 1980, 130 in 82, and 108 in 83.
130?
130, which, by the way, is a single season steal record. Ty Cobb in the modern era had set the record with 96 in 1915, which was then broken in 1962 by Maury Willis with 104, which was then broken by Lou Brock in 1974 with 118. So Rickey Henderson's 130 steals in a season is the all-time record for a single season.
No. We're praising guys for 30.
Like, this guy could be a 40-40 guy. Rickey Henderson did the 40 times 3.
Yeah.
Times 3 and then some. 130 bags in a season.
It almost hit 300 home runs in his career.
That's what I'm saying.
Over 3,000 hits.
Over 3,000 hit, 3,000, what'd I say, 55. 297 home runs. So it wasn't just his ability to run. Like, sure, that plays a massive role when you're talking about all-time career steals. But it was his ability to get on base, whether it was the hit or his ability to see pitches. I've got a note here. Only Barry Bonds had more walks than Rickey Henderson in a big league career. But Rickey Henderson has the most all-time unintentional walks. Obviously, we know Barry's story.
Yeah.
Intentionally walked with the bases loaded, yada, yada, yada. Got one of the most feared of his time. Yeah. But Rickey Henderson, unintentional walks, all-time leader.
Maybe, dude. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to say no. I'm going to lean towards no. But, like, the rule, I genuinely feel like these rule changes and, like, this MLB PA hope to get guys up younger mixed in with, like, really pushing offensive numbers, making sure the game is getting to this point. You could see big records being broken 15, 20 years down the road. I could see it. This one, I don't see this one. I really don't.
So, aside from the fact that he stole, obviously, many bags during the prime of his career, I think that something that's lost on a lot of people is how his ability to steal bags, like, even at the very end of his career. Like, he stole, I think it said the last time he stole at least 60 bases, he was 39 years old.
Yeah.
After turning 40, his next 3 yearly stolen base totals were 37, 36, and 25. The only player ever with multiple 30 steal seasons at age 40 or older.
Wow.
Which, by the way, I looked at his age 40 season with the Mets. He played 121 games, hit .315, had 37 bags, OPS of 889, and an OPS plus of 128 at age 40.
Dude just did not fizzle at all. Whew.
Unless the bags get moved to 55
but even then,
feet, I don't see it happening.
Even then, dude, this is like the all-time scoring title, like pre and post 3-point line. You know what I mean? That's how we're going to view these rule changes.
Sure, yeah.
It's going to be like, what were these records before rules were implemented to help? You ain't touching this. Nobody's touching this.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I think all of the records that we're diving into this offseason are unbreakable, but I mean, this one's got to be up there.
Yeah.
I think at the end we need to do like our own ranking, our own power ranking.
Possibly. I like that.
Of degree of unbreakable, because
I like that.
What did I say? 28 years of 50 bags and you're still not touching them? Insane.
Ain't happening.